Hi, I'm Aisha with Picture Perfect Makeup, and today we're talking about professional tips that you can use at home every day. Right now, we're going to talk about how to contour the face, which is using colors to play up your bone structure and really give a nice finished look. You're going to use some basic tools. What you're going to need is a dark powder. You can use a bronzer or a contour powder, a brush to apply it with, and also a highlighter. Some people like to use powder highlighters, creams, liquids. I'm going to use a gel just because it's a little bit easier to work with, but of course the choice is yours. Your first step is identifying where you want to apply the contour. If you put your fingers near the ear, you can kind of feel where her cheekbone starts and stops. So what you're going to do is take your brush, pick up the color, and apply the color right under the cheekbone in a diagonal motion. I'm buffing up just so we get a nice blend. And you can already see that that gives the illusion of a higher cheekbone and a more contoured look. If you want, you can do a little bit on the forehead too. And a lot of times this makes the eyes stand out more. To finish off, do a little on the jaw and a little down the center of the face just to give a little bit of a sun-kissed look. Next, we're going to use the highlighter to do the opposite. The dark powder was used to create the illusion of depth, where the highlighter is going to create an illusion of height. So what we want to do is take the color, you can use your fingers, you can use a brush, it's up to you, and apply this on the high part of her cheekbone. Again, make sure that you blend so the makeup is undetectable. You can also do it down the center of the nose, just to create some height there. And some people also like to do it just on the bottom of the chin. But the cheek is really where you can see how this looks. Another important step in priming the face for color is grooming the brows. The brows are going to act like a contour because it's going to draw attention to the areas of the face that you want to draw attention to. What you're going to use is a powder that matches your brows and a short, stiff brush. What you are going to do is just use the edge of the brush to outline the natural shape of the brow, using upward strokes to brush the color into the hair. You can blend and get yourself a really nice finish. Now, some people like to use pencils. I know some people who like to use a wax or a pomade. Those are all options depending on what your needs are. Today we're just going to use a little bit of powder because her brows are naturally pretty full, so she doesn't need a lot. So even in just seeing the two sides, you can see how doing the brows makes a huge difference in lifting and framing the eye. Now let's get ready to do her color.